Hey, hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E. Music, you say, YouTube? That's what you all want?
Yeah, we're going to do some music. Yeah. We're going to go back a little bit. Little Wayne. Wayne's been kind of popular for a long time. I guess just
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. It's still going for a little while. I mean, but he was at one point, it's like almost every other song he was on. But I'm wanting to do this song because, and I'll get a little bit to more of it afterwards. But it's a slow song. It's a rap song, but it's slow. So that's a little kind of out the box, I guess, a little bit as history of rap goes. So we're gonna get a Lil Wayne, How to Love. And I guess it has a decent little video to it, so we're going to get into that. But before we do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also share, comment below, and so let's go.
Okay, sweetie.
You're going to feel a pinch, and then you'll go numb. We'll be done in just a few minutes.
Just stay calm. Take a deep breath.
I know you're nervous.
I changed my mind. I can't do this. No. I can't do this.
Cut the music up a little louder. Yeah. You had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love. You had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you in the corner trying to put it together. How to love. How to love. For a second you were here, now you over there. It's hard not to stare. The way you moving your body like you never had a love. Never had a love. When you was just a young and your looks were so precious. But now you grown up so fly, it's like a blessing. But you can't have a man look at you for 5 seconds without you being insecure. You never credit yourself, so when you got older, it seems like you came back 10 times over. Now you're sitting here in this damn corner, looking through all your thoughts and looking over your shoulder. See, you had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love. See, you had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you in this corner trying to put it together. How to love. How to love. For a second you were here, now you over there. It's hard not to stare. The way you're moving your body like you never had a love. How to love. Oh, when you had a lot of dreams that transformed to visions. The fact that you saw the world affected all your decisions. But it wasn't your fault, wasn't in your intentions to be the one here talking to me, be the one listening. But I admire your popping bottles and dipping just as much as you admire your bartending and stripping, baby. So don't be mad, nobody else tripping. You seen a lot of crooks and them crooks still crook. You see you had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love. See, you had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you in this corner trying to put it together. How to love. How to love. Oh.
Your blood test came out positive.
What? Positive for what?
HIV.
I'm so sorry, honey.
See, I just want you to know that you deserve the best. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah. And I want you to know you're far from the usual. Far from the usual. You see, I had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love.
I have here the results of your test. It looks like you're pregnant.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, you two.
God. I'm pregnant. Thank you. Just thank you for being there for me and teaching me how to love.
Now that song could have had an alternative title. It could have been called Choices, you know. And sometimes this is what it boils down to, but a lot of times people can't make choices in the same vein as other people. In other words, in the exact same situations, you know, in certain situations, as far as men and women or what environment you are in, that plays a part. I'm a true believer in the domino effect. One domino falls and kicks another domino, kicks another. So it's usually you have an opportunity somewhere in there to stop and turn around, step aside, and try to change things a little bit. But if you don't, the dominoes are going to keep falling. Sometimes it falls into good, sometimes it's bad. It's what you really put into it that a lot of times, you know, has a lot to do with it. There's a lot in that video, you know, and it was mostly focused on the one female, but in females in general. And there's a lot of, to put it frankly, there's a lot of evil in this world a lot of times, and I think a lot of times we should treat it as such. And if we do, might not stop it, but it may put people that are in that evil category, put them in a situation where they have to second guess or second think certain things, and maybe that can help and avoid some things that might encroach on other people. So I don't really want to get too wild or whatever, but it's just some of the stuff could frustrate you looking at that, the things that were done. Some by her choices and some not. And, you know, I don't know if you...
I mean, some of the choices that women make or anyone makes, but since this is about female pretty much, choices that she made that, you know, like you said you don't believe in the domino effect?
I do believe in the domino effect, yes.
Okay, so yeah, because usually it's like, you know, you follow what you've known,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and very rare do people step outside of that. And I mean, it's sad because when there's something that's on the more positive side,
Mm-hmm.
that seemed like that was what you would follow as opposed to the negative. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying, you know, stripping and or anything like that is a bad thing. It put a lot of people through college. Mm-hmm. So I've heard. So, I mean, you know, that was just the way that they made easy, fast money,
right.
You know, but I guess some people can put that in the same lines of, well, maybe selling drugs,
right?
You know, the fast money, ain't always the best, but it paid the bills, I guess, in a sense for her. But she followed in her mother's footsteps because what she saw, just like a guy, usually when there's a male and he beats his wife or girlfriend, usually their son followed in the same footstep. And I mean, it's just really crazy how that, you know, repeats itself. You know, it just constantly repeats itself, and you have to be a strong individual to step outside of that in order to change that, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people never did, and cost some people lives, you know, in the intro. I mean, you know, in that event. So, you know, it's sad. I've never heard any of Lil Wayne's music. This is.
You heard one years ago. A little story. It was name of Hustler's Melody, I think it's called. We heard it on the cruise. Years ago. We went on a cruise.
Don't tell that story.
No, we won't tell that story.
I guess
so you heard that song.
Let me tell you. What's the name of it?
I think it's called Hustler's Melody, or
I didn't know what it was.
Or something like that.
And it was, what do you call it? Karaoke night?
Yeah, karaoke night on the cruise. Now, and I really, to some degree, I kind of blame the cruise in a sense. I'm going to tell you why. Go ahead and tell the story, and I'll tell you why I think I blame the cruise in some
You knew the song?
No, I heard it before, but I heard it before, but I heard it on the radio. When I heard it, it was on the radio. At that time that that song was out, YouTube and stuff wasn't at that level. So everybody wasn't going to YouTube to listen to stuff, and so you could hear the unedited version. You just heard the radio version most times. You heard it off the radio, or somebody had it maybe in there. They had CD or something like that. So, you gonna tell a story? You gonna?
It's embarrassing. I'm just.
It's not. I mean.
Yes, it is. It was very embarrassing.
Oh.
Our young son, I think he couldn't have been more than 11, 12 years old
Yeah,
at
maybe
the time.
something like that. 10
And he wanted to do karaoke. I mean, all of us was. They didn't have a song I wanted to sing, so I didn't do it. But he selected whatever that song was.
Right.
And I didn't know what it was until, he's up there in front of a crowd of people, and it just looked like, oh wow.
So if anybody knows a song, it's not only filled with a lot of cursing. There's other gestures, like there's one middle finger to the judge thing it says in there, and but this is what I'm saying. To his credit, our son, to his credit, he skipped all the curse words. So when it got to that, he just did.
That made it better.
No, I didn't make it. We hadn't made it better, but it better than him saying it.
He should have selected a different song.
But this is where I blame. This is where I blame the cruise line. Let me ask you. Let's say.
Well, yeah, the cruise line
That's
should
what
have
I'm saying,
said, "Hey, wait a minute, how old are you?" No.
No. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. So if I had done the song, would it have been okay? You think that would have been okay for the cruise?
No, that shouldn't have been on the cruise anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's
it
what
shouldn't have
I'm
been
blame.
in that
so
selection.
It shouldn't have been in this for anybody to see.
Right.
Whether adult or so. I'm just saying, and that their hands are dirty in that because when we sent them up there to go ahead and pick out a song, I assumed that it would have been, songs that were even if you're an adult, you wouldn't go overboard with it. Now there's some songs that had a little cursing in there. I don't think people had it, but this one I don't. And they probably took it out the rotation after that, or took it out the collection. But
then I'm ducking and dodging people at the rest because they're like, I'm feeling like it's a reflection on us because I was like, whoa, stop the music.
Yeah, I understand that. See, if you understood or knew if you thought that there was that kind of music, you would have said, hey, go pick a song, but make sure it's an appropriate song. You would have said that if you knew that they would have had that in there. I didn't know it until it started. And here's the other good thing about it. Most karaoke's, when you go, there's a screen that you watch. That's what they gave him, a screen, but they also put it up on the wall. So all those curse words and middle to the fingers are coming up on the wall too. Of course, like I said, he was skipping over those words. But even if I'd done it, how would that look? Me and if I'm adult enough to curse, and it's up on the wall, what would people look at me? Even if they say, yeah, okay, you're adult, it's okay for you to sing or to do that song. Yeah, so when that was a Lil Wayne song, so that you did hear one Lil Wayne song.
I've heard Lil Wayne song and I didn't like it. Not for my son to be singing.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, but that's what happens. Go good and see. You go through Good Kid. Guys on a lot of YouTube channels. Good Kid. I think we actually had him on our. Well, we did one on Machine Gun Kelly. He was on there.
Gotta go through all of that.
He's. Yeah, I'm just saying he's done. I understood the situation, and sometimes you get to those things, and as a parent, you might feel a little funny about it, but it's the longevity. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But we're going to not go on. But that was Lil Wayne, How to Love, and there's a lot of in that, and I give him a lot of credit for doing that song, especially as a rapper, because the image they have, and to do a song that share some light on those things. I really respect them for doing that. So, but before we get out of here, do me a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That's it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and E.